Alright, so you guys thought about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down the first couple of things. First, you guys are in a state in which you are desperate not to appear desperate. Now, this is a heightened form of desperation. I really don't care. You can accuse me of being the same thing, but at this point, I've literally accepted you all killing me or whatever the fuck you want to do instead of obviously what you need to do, but just have too much pride or whatever this is to just fucking do it. I'm not concerned about appearances. I'm not concerned about your calculated expressions, your calculated, this is what we all think about it now. What's your response? I'm not playing that game with you. So, here's what's happening. I just warned that if you take here, then it will be so much that you cannot compensate for the bankruption that occurs in the equilibrium response. You take, you will be taken from. A simple law that I think everyone should follow here is that at a moment's notice, you should never take more than you can give, because suddenly, at a moment's notice, you are available to be taken from more than you have. It's a real thing. You don't want to respect me there, you still want to call me stupid, you still want to say that I don't believe in God, so whatever the fuck your opinion is, then play dumb, I really don't care. Here's what's happening. You guys think that you can just go, we don't have to listen to this guy. None of us, we're all the same, and he has no difference, and you're all wrong, you're all lying. So here's what's happening. You're all gonna take here. And what's happening is, because you're all gonna take here, which is just fucking not doing what I want at this point, because not only am I owed, it's logical and the only thing that makes sense. You guys are pretty much going to create a giant black hole in the middle of yourselves, which is just you guys being taken from in response to your taken. Now, what's going to happen is you guys are going to want to flaunt, lie to yourselves, tell yourselves that you're the happy ones, this and that. Now, if you don't just go straight to club partying, you'll go to business ethics, which is I'm more successful than you, yada yada yada, all that dumb shit. Pretty much, you'll play YouTube games. You'll be I've got higher views than you. I should get more things and all that shit. But if not, you just go to club ethics, which is everybody's got to constantly contribute to this thing that's sucking from their lives. Meaning you got to play games, you got to edge, you got to try to do harder drugs, you got to try to get into bigger fights, you've got to try to take more. And what's happening is the entire time that you're not contributing to trying to stall this take, to stall this loss, it's just going to be you guys calculating which one of you is to get rid of. That's why you all play these morality games. That's why you're all like, I deserve to be alive more than this guy. This one did this one. This one did this, so we can lose him. Oh man, oh fuck. This one did this, so we can lose him. And that's why you guys do all that. Now, here's what you guys really should have wanted. Here's what you guys should have asked for, and this is what I think it was. What you wanted was to put me right here. But the issue is, you don't want to do what I tell you. You think it's not fair that one guy can just decide everything. All this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Here's the issue. You put me here, and then you just keep taking from me, it's just going to create an even bigger implosion. Now, me being here, the reason you would have to listen to me is because I can logically piece together what's going on. Now, you can play your games of sucking in as much as you can until I can't explain what's happening anymore to say that I don't have that ability, but you chose that path. You'll be selected by this little computer trying to calculate its losses and how to maintain itself as much as possible. You will be chosen for sacrifice. You will be chosen to get killed off. It'll be a car accident. It'll be a health sickness. It'll be a random fight. It'll be something that just blends into the nature of what's going on, because that's what's happening. Now, at this point, I've comprehended and calculated the whole computerized loss prevention system, so much so that when I'm talking to one of you, I'm talking to it. It means at a social scale, none of you have this level of power. So what you wanted was for me, who could sustain things, to be put in that center so that I could create the balance. And at that point, you would only have to listen to me for a little while as I corrected things, and then it would feel like you didn't have to listen to anybody. We were all just living, but you didn't want that. You wanted to fucking insult me. You wanted to say we don't have to listen to you. You wanted to say you're no different than us. You get desperate too. You die too. We don't care. And you wanted to flaunt. You wanted to post pictures of you partying. You wanted to make me feel alone. You wanted to not let me get into college. You wanted to not to show me that everybody else was just happy and I'm the one who lost here, really, because look, we're all having a good time and you lost. It's fucking retarded. Dumb. You wanted me here. You needed to listen to whatever I told you once I got here. It would have corrected everything. Instead, you're all desperate, trying to claim that I'm more desperate than you, losing at an uncalculable pace, sacrificing yourselves in groups. No, I deserve to live more than them. No, we deserve to live more than them. Look, we did this today. We did this today. I don't care anymore. This level of comprehension is just too high for me to be treated like a regular person. Oh, they just released a kid rape charge. Which means you guys were just sucking it into that direction. So that corrects all that. Another thing I need to say here. There's some accusation here that keeps trying to like present itself like it's hiding right now. It's an accusation. Let's call it A. And this accusation is trying to present itself randomly in certain moments of continued collision or continued current because it does not want to be exposed long enough to be comprehended and responded to. So it's just showing up in short moments of necessity for continued current and then hiding itself again. Now, the accusation, if I remember correctly, was the idea that I'm doing exactly what I'm saying you guys are doing. I'm sucking in and I'm trying to control everything and how am I different and all this. The difference is that I can actually explain what's going on. I can sustain things. You might have a job. You might have a connection to a system that seems to be providing you something. Doesn't matter. You cannot explain how any of that works. And even if you cannot explain how any of it comes from. Now, a little bit of you cleverer guys think that if you just learn from me what you need to know, then you can kill me off and sustain yourselves. You're fucking retarded. How big of a take do you think it is, not only my life, but the life that gave you whatever everlasting knowledge you were looking for? You're still stupid here. You just need to stop fighting me. I don't care. So, here's where we are. You can either stop being so prideful, stop being so jealous, and just put me where I need to be. Do what I tell you for a while, make the proper corrections, feels like we're all living, no one's in control, we're all working together. Or, you can be stubborn, you can be childish, you can be prideful, and you can take as much as you possibly can from me, hoping that it kills me or makes me too low, and then taunt me to try and get me to participate in your system of loss while actively calculating which of you needs to be sacrificed today. Your choice. I really don't care. I think I have this regardless. I mean, I'm literally over here about to fucking fly at this point.